Good morning. This is your announcement for September 4th, 2018 for History 202G, Introduction to Recent American History. Okay, so today, this is Tuesday. This begins week 4 of our, is that right? Yeah, week 4 of the semester. Wow, it's going by fast. And to begin, I just want to recap a little bit about the Standard Oil Ethics hearing. And first of all, I want to say congratulations to everyone who participated. I think most people did participate in the ethics hearing. I think that each group did a really good job in posting your positions, and I thought that there was a lively conversation. The FTC investigators posted very good questions for each group. I was impressed by the level of research and thoroughness that I saw in each of the statements, responses, and in the questions posed by the FTC investigators. So good job to everyone who contributed. I also want to note it's interesting that at the end of all of this, the FTC found that Standard Oil's business practices were not ethical. But yet they also said that even with that being the case, that perhaps those business practices could have been what was needed at the time to really spur on westward expansion. So I thought that was fascinating. And I guess, when we talk about history, we have the benefit of hindsight. So we can kind of look back and see, how things were affected by particular events. So good job to everyone, like I said. If you're someone out there who maybe did not participate in this project, you have another chance to redeem yourself. There is another group project that we are going to begin this week. So this is your chance to get in there and to help out. All right, so I want to see 100% participation in the next group project. Okay, so that brings us to today. We are at module 2.0, okay, and specifically we're going to begin module 2.1. All right, so module 2 is on expansionism, progressivism, and the Great War. All right, so we're going to begin module 2.1, which is about American expansionism. And this is the period of time, I'm just looking at Canvas here, this is the period of time in which the United States, because of defeat of Spain in the Spanish-American War, you will read about this if you haven't already in chapter 27, I think it's chapter 27 in the book, yes, chapter 27, that the United States gained control of the Philippines, Puerto Rico, and Cuba. Okay, and so we're going to talk a great deal about the Philippines. And basically, the United States occupied the Philippines as well as Cuba and Puerto Rico at this time. And as we know, Puerto Rico is still a U.S. territory. So this is what our focus is for this week. So what you're going to engage in is a debate in Congress, okay? The debate in Congress is going to be over the question of whether or not the United States should withdraw from the Philippines. So let me backtrack a little bit. You are all going to be Congress this time, okay? That will be the simulation. And a bill is going to be introduced that proposes the withdrawal of U.S. troops from the Philippines. The year is 1899. And so each group is going to present a position debating the bill. Okay, 2 groups are going to be for the bill, 2 groups are going to be opposed to the bill. All right, so in the module, there are complete instructions. Please read through each page of those instructions carefully so you know what to do. And if you have any questions about those instructions, make sure that you contact me so I can clarify that. All right, so in terms of work that's due this week, you have a self-check quiz, which is due on September 6th. Now, what I want you to spend this week doing is talking to each other in your groups and getting to work on your positions. There are materials that you need to read. And if you go into Module 2, Overview and Objectives, there are materials there that, that you need to read for this project, as well as within the instructions. So I just want to reiterate the importance of going through each page of the module, okay? Sometimes students think it's okay to kind of skip around and not look at every page, not read all the materials, or not watch my video commentary, and this is wrong, okay? You need to do everything that's in the module. It's put there for a reason. And if, for example, you don't watch the video that I've posted, my video lecture, it's like you didn't show up to class that day, as if like if we were a face-to-face class, like you didn't show up to class. All right, so it's really super important. In order for you to be as successful as you want to be, to do all of the work, to watch the videos, to read all the materials, to read every page of each module. Okay, so that's my soapbox, all right, for today. Okay, so once again, you're going to talk to each other and start working on your statements for this project. And like I said, each group will represent a position. 2 groups will be for the bill and 2 groups will be against the bill. So let's make groups 1 and 2, you're going to support the bill to withdraw U.S. troops from the Philippines. Groups 3 and 4, you're going to be opposed to the bill to withdraw U.S. troops from the Philippines. Okay, so get working on that because your first post will be due September 11th. Okay, so each group will post 1 statement. Okay, and then once we get into the debate, I'd like, everyone else in the group to jump in there and participate. All right, so that's September 11th, the first post is due, and then the final posts are due September 13th. Okay, so that's next week. All right, so there's also an essay that'll be due on the 16th for the simulation. Okay, that's it for this week. This has been a very, very long announcement. I better stop. And I want to wish you all a good week. Okay, thank you. Bye.